This week on the show, we're all dressed up. Even if you're listening, you should know that we're all dressed up and looking sharp. Why? Met Gala. We're going to do a breakdown, talk about some things. Also, and this is the most important part, how do you pee at the Met Gala? I'm sure Jax and Stef definitely wanted to know this, and I know you did too, so check it out.
I've been good.
You've been good?
Are
I'm
you
ready.
Good? You look like a hockey manager.
Thank you. You look like Logic. Do you guys fuck with Logic?
You've been holding on to that? Adam, I'm done. God damn it. Adam used to say this to me all the time when we did morning radio.
TJ used to do it. TJ used to get you.
That you look
guys,
like Logic?
And then you
tell
tell
I had
him,
these glasses.
Then you tell him he looked like Ellen DeGeneres. It was very funny, the two of you.
He did. And you know what? Like, not a sexy. No, I'm just, he's beautiful. But you know what? Leave me alone, okay?
We are doing the episode today a little more dressed up, and I do think you look phenomenal. You got to, like, you're going to have, you might have to do the stand twirl, which I'm not, as a man, I'm not allowed to ask you to do that, but I actually love your outfit.
Thank you so much.
A couple of things I want to get to, because we are doing the Met Gala stuff, which is why we're all a little dressed up. Stephanie's got her leather jacket.
It's a leather blazer. Like, it's a leather. Adam, we're all wearing blazers.
Blazer.
It's a leather blazer.
It's a leather blazer.
I bet you it's Aritzia.
Is it?
No, it's not.
What?
Dynamite, I'm pretty sure.
Dynamite.
Oh my God, you know what? Dynamite has dynamite selection. They always surprise me. I got a little pantsuit one time there in a pinch. I did.
Yeah, they have great stuff.
That should be their sell line. Pantsuit in a pinch.
Canadian brand.
Canadian brand.
Okay. Well, now we support them big time.
They've got nice colors and they have cuts for shorter legs.
Oh, that, you know what? That's a key thing. It's for men too. Man, I can tell you, as a millennial man,
yeah, tell me what men don't have.
Could not stand being a millennial man, because it was right when pants needed to be vacuum sealed to your legs. And I got thick hockey legs, and I was not looking good with my jeans spray painted on.
No.
So it was not a good look for me. It's good though. Things have loosened up. We got in baggier.
I remember seeing you in skinnier jeans, and I thought that you looked speedy.
Aerodynamic, maybe.
You looked quick.
At least I have a good butt. That's all I got to say.
Adam Wild's got a good butt, and I do love you in a blazer.
Thank you, love.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Now, reminders, a couple more before we get to the Met Ball. I do want to say this episode, if you watch on or listen on Apple Podcasts, you can now watch on Apple Podcasts. Update your iOS. Our video feed is officially available on Apple Podcasts. And also, we got a couple of things to get to, but I'm going to save that for later in the show. But we got some wedding content coming, which we're very excited about. But in the meantime, let's get to the Bezos sponsored Met Gala. The Met Gala brought to you by Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez.
It's a prime time.
It is. Do you know that they paid $10 million to sponsor it?
I don't want, and maybe I'm glad to see that the artists are still out, and I want that, but I don't want him to have anything to do with it.
I think the artists don't want that either.
Money makes the world go round. I mean, there were a lot of protests in general last night, just about like wealth distribution, also like, politics in different parts of the world. But what are your thoughts on Bezos, Adam? Give me something light.
The thing about it that I think is actually interesting, before we get into the outfits, which we are going to do, is that Anna Wintour is the person that runs this whole thing. And, you know her from Devil Wears Prada and that sort of thing, or at least the simulacra of her character. But anyway, the whole thing was always, you got an invitation or you didn't.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all. You can't buy your way in. Like, you can't
you can't buy your way in.
You can't hustle your way in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do any of that. And like a lot of those parties like are invite only in Hollywood and New York, but they're invite only until like you make sure you're invited.
But she made sure it was only the cool kids.
Yeah.
And you can love that or hate that, but it was always about tastemakers collaborating, coming in, and obviously supporting the Met, which is a huge arts museum and that sort of thing. And
I knew that forever. I always knew that was...
It is a charity, technically.
I knew that the Met was that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. People are saying, well, now you can't buy your way in at the bottom, but you can at the top. Because there's no way, and let's just call it what it is, that Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez would have been invited had they not sponsored it. I guess they were a little short on budget this year or something and needed these two to cough up the money, which they did. And so people are going, so we've lost control of the Met Gala then.
Well, and I understand, I do, that Vogue is in a tricky financial place. But what, like, would the Met, and forgive me, explain like I'm 5, would the Met Ball just not have happened? Is the museum in trouble if Bezos?
I don't think it's in trouble.
Like, then why was it? Why did we? Was that the only option?
You know what? I don't know.
I mean, if it got Rihanna and Beyonce in the same room,
Which it did.
with Bad Bunny as an old papa, like I get it. And I liked that. However, at what cost?
Well, that's the controversy.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think anyone's ever going to know the full details about how that got signed on.
Did all of these artists know? Yeah, did all of these folks
I
know?
think people knew.
Knew beforehand, yeah.
Yeah, I think people knew. I think it was known. And the thing is that for a lot of us who have like lives, we don't really pay attention to this stuff until day of, oh yeah, it's the Met Gala. Let's check out the outfits on the internet, because that's literally what people do, right?
Yeah.
The internet. And I know my mom was actually her friends have a place across from the Met. And so
Okay,
she
was
was
your
there
mom
last
there?
night
I
taking
saw
pictures
that.
and video on the
I was
street.
like, excuse me,
like a
Marilyn?
super fan.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she was like, oh wow. Like, and she got pictures of like Jay-Z and Beyonce zoomed in, but it's like, grainy iPhone footage, but she still thought it was pretty cool. So I don't want to stay on that part of it for too long, because it's kind of a downer. Let's talk about the fun stuff, which are the people that showed up. And Jax, you have a couple that you really loved.
I have a couple that I love, but before we get into that, I do want to say, because you were just saying that, your mom was across the street. Have you ever heard what the red carpet actually sounds like at the Met?
No, I don't know
It
what it sounds.
sounds like an angry hell.
Chaos.
It's absolutely.
'cause they're yelling names?
I saw Madonna on the clip of her, and you always hear people in the background, especially with paparazzi and stuff like that. And I saved it, Steph. I'll send this to you to put in the episode. Listen to this, Adam.
Oh, a lot of yelling.
It's just.
But that's what red carpets
But
are.
no. But it's like,
Looking round. Guys, this way. Looking left, Madonna.
you know how we've done red carpets. You've done a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Red carpets are like chaos. They're yelling, but it's a lot of yelling. It almost sounded like dystopian, like Madonna. Like
Yeah.
it was like kind of. You know what I mean? It was like. It was a heavy feeling.
If you're a photographer and you get a good shot, though, that could make your year.
No, I
And that's
know,
why.
I know that, but it's just like usually you can hear like ha ha like in the background, but there wasn't
Yeah.
any ha ha's. I saw a lot, including Connor Storrie. I saw a lot of the celebrities sneaking off behind the curtain to go have a smoke, and I feel like that was the only place that they probably got peas, because obviously there's a lot of heaviness around. Not only were we the ones dressed up for the Met today, you saw Rihanna.
Yes.
Rihanna is back. You saw ASAP.
It's nice to see her making some public appearances
Did you
again.
see how good her and ASAP look though? Also, there's a couple of like really good photos of ASAP Rocky, her husband, like mom and dad's big night out.
Yeah.
There's one photo. It's like he's looking into my body, into my soul, like into my spirit. I'll
You have
share
a bit of
it
a
with
crush
you.
on ASAP? Is
Oh,
that what
I've.
you're telling me?
Do you not have a crush on
He's a good-looking
ASAP?
boy.
Okay, look.
He's a good-looking boy.
Look at this. Look at this man. Look at that man.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks
That's
good.
the way
He looks
I
good.
feel.
It's hard to pull off pink like that, too.
In
He
my
looks
suit,
good.
He can pull off anything. Tiana Taylor kind of looked like she was, those people who hide in the woods with guns. Yeah. And go get it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? I all for it. But what is that? The hunters. What is that? The suit called?
I don't know what the suit's called.
It's like it
listen,
looks like grass.
I-
You told me not to. I was going to buy one
Uh-huh.
on Amazon for like years ago for a video
Yeah.
because I wanted to be like a shrub, and you said you look like a shooter. What's that called
You
again?
do look-
Steph's got hot.
What is it,
It's a
Steph?
ghillie suit.
Ghillie suit.
Ghillie suit, yeah, ghillie suit, because that's what people wear when they have guns, and I don't like guns. Okay,
When they're snipers.
You heard it here first. Maybe it's just because I like her and I like her whenever she's out. I like the way Nicole Kidman looked. Like she looked like she was.
She was there with her daughter with Keith Urban.
Yes, and
He was not there.
Keith was nowhere to be seen.
Well, I
Yeah.
think that Keith doesn't get invites to that anymore. Nicole Kidman is the invite.
Can I ask a sidebar question?
Sure.
Do you think he's cut his hair yet?
No, I don't.
Because I think you can get away with that haircut if you're with.
Liz, I'll give
Okay.
you my full bias on Keith Urban. I love Keith Urban. I'm not. I think he's one of the nicest people I've ever met
Yes.
or interviewed. Classy guy. I don't know what happened with him and Nicole, but I will tell. I will not sit here and badmouth Keith Urban ever.
I think he's wonderful. And listen, I know for a fact that nice people can have bad haircuts. I've had
Yo,
many of them.
let's
I've
be
had
hon-
many of them.
I'll
I
be
may
honest,
have one right now.
If he
I
was
don't
my
know.
friend, I would be like, buddy, we gotta work on that.
You know what that means though? He's good in intimate. Oh,
Is that what you think?
bleep this out, but Keith Urban.
Listen,
Like,
you can
yeah,
have a bad
yeah.
you can have a bad haircut, but if you're good at guitar, it doesn't matter.
He was good at something, but yeah, no, he was not there. Nicole looks great. Yeah, Beyonce, first time in 10 years, and she was co-chair, wasn't she? Like there's like the chair of the Met Gala. I learned so much about the Met Gala. And of course, Jay-Z. I mean, Jay-Z looked like Jay-Z. I don't really have much to say on him. It was just about Beyonce all night for me. I didn't think that she would come. A lot of people on TikTok were saying that she sounded sad, kind of like nervous and sad.
She's when she speaks into a microphone, like in an interview or whatever, she's a bit soft spoken.
So soft spoken, yeah.
Yeah, so I
she's
think
like-
that's probably why. And a lot of people, like, think about the amount of times in your life that you've heard not Beyonce sing, but Beyonce speak. It's not a lot. She doesn't do a lot of
Miss
interviews.
Carter. Like that's,
Yeah.
like I can. It's like the only spoken word I can think of is like in her musically. So that's
And she
not
did
really,
an Oprah interview
Yeah.
like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's people still quote or whatever. But like she's not big on interviews.
The thing is, too, she doesn't need to go anywhere. Her and Rihanna both, they don't need to come out of the woodwork. They can just live their lives, mind their business, and stay home and collect. Like it was her first time in 10 years.
Yeah.
I love that Sabrina Carpenter was there.
She looked so
looked
good.
fantastic, and also did a song.
With Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very
It was
cool.
Landslide, wasn't it?
Yep.
Landslide. And I've never seen Fleetwood Mac. I've never seen Stevie. You have. I know.
Oh, amazing.
I would have died. And she looked fantastic. I'd never want to be like, these were the outfits, these weren't. I didn't love the way Hailey Bieber looked like. I think she looked like a superhero. And I think that she deserved better because I think the internet finds any reason to give her a hard time. And I think that she could have maybe worn something. Stephanie,
It is
you're
a Wonder
looking at-
Woman-ish kind of thing.
It
You're
is.
right.
And,
yeah.
and last night, like, a lot of people had very interesting outfits,
Mm-hmm.
Tiana Taylor included. But I didn't like this one. I just thought she deserved better
So
last
the
night.
theme
And Justin
was-
was not there.
The theme was fashion is art.
Fashion is art.
It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
costume
Yeah.
art.
Now,
Yes.
I want to say
Wait,
that
are you gonna? Oh, I think don't
have
steal
you
Bad
seen
Bunny.
Heidi Klum?
No, okay, but you.
I don't know how you didn't see
This is
Heidi
the
Klum.
she
I've
always
been on-
steals the show, right?
I've been on Met TikTok all
Look
night.
at this.
Oh, I did see her.
But you didn't know
You
it was
just didn't
her.
know
I-
it was her?
I didn't know.
You didn't know it was Heidi, did you?
I have seen Heidi.
Isn't that crazy? It looks like a statue in a Greek backyard,
Like,
but also incredible.
you know, the person that comes to the party and you're it and I'm it, that doesn't take the costume theme seriously. And then
That's
like you
definitely
put
me.
yeah, you've put in like a really hard work and like you've gotten all your decorations ready and then they come over and they like didn't care. That's everybody. Heidi Klum, she robbed somewhere like to get like she always looks fantastic.
I
Bad
want to
Bunny,
know her makeup team. Like how much money and time does she spend
has
on
she
that?
had to say I won because her party is obviously iconic. Her Halloween party.
Yeah, well, I was talking about this with somebody yesterday, and like she dressed as a worm one year for her Halloween
Oh, that's
party.
my
That was
favorite
crazy.
one.
And
That
that's
was-
it's kind of, I mean, it was very Halloween, right? It's like kind of gross and kind of scary, and you didn't even know it was her. That's what's so cool.
You know what I like? What has Heidi Klum like beyond? Is she still working?
Oh
she's-
yeah, like
yeah.
I think she. I mean, she did she not do top model for years or something? Or no, not top model, designer.
I'm sure.
She
I
had a
mean,
designer show
I'm
with-
sure she's incredibly talented. I just focus mostly on when she's like dressed as a worm. I like when like really hot people are weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's bizarre at home.
She's
for
her own
sure.
person.
Yeah, she is her own person for sure.
Her and Seal, when they were together, used to come in crazy outfits too.
Editorial work, Linda Hay, longtime makeup artist for red carpet events. Editorial work, and then for Extreme Prosthetics, she works with Linda and also Mike Marino.
Interesting.
And has for years and years, I guess. Yeah, Oscars, Met Ball.
Huh.
I wonder how much she pays these people.
Probably a lot.
She would have to be in costume for a long time. Bad Bunny looked like an old man.
I actually thought that was really funny.
He looked amazing. He also like fully like leaned into it, like
He did.
like
He got the
body-wise.
He was
cane.
walking weird.
Yeah.
Limping a little
Yeah,
bit. Sabrina Carpenter, I don't know if you saw her on the red carpet before she went on stage.
on the
but-
red carpenter.
Or, no, or the white carpet, what do they call it?
Hey!
Hey. Somebody said, there's one of the people like yelled out to her and they're like, "What's your favorite movie, Sabrina?" And she just turns around and goes, "Shrek 2," and then leaves. I'm like,
That's
That is
amazing.
that's a good poll. Shrek 2 is
love
funny.
her. I love her. Now, Connor and Hudson, they look fantastic. And
look
did they
so
have
good.
multiple outfits? Oh, I guess he just took his coat off.
He took his
Yeah.
coat off, Connor, for the red carpet, like for the photos. But yeah, he had a blazer on before. But then for the after party, they both changed and just all around incredible outfits.
Like that's still this time last year we had no idea who. Like,
I know.
how special is that? And it was Vogue, I think they did a Get Ready With Me video that came out yesterday. It was
for
Vogue,
Connor.
right?
Yeah.
And he was like in the hotel room, Connor getting ready for the gala, and like he was in his makeup chair, and obviously he knows he's a star and is leaning into that, but he's still so humble. He's still so kind.
He's so sweet. It seems.
There's this glimmer of like that would be crazy to go. And he seems
I
very
can't imagine.
aware and like conscious in a good way about it. Not like, oh my God, constantly, this is crazy. He's just like, here I am. And he just seems very present in it.
I agree with you. I think he's first off, the both of them always show up dressed well, which is
They're so hot.
They actually look
hell yeah.
great. But I can't imagine, like, listen, a lot of people would love to be famous, right? We know that. And have the accompanying riches and having people that take care of things for you and whatever. But I think it's got to be really jarring when it happens really fast. Like, a lot of artists are like, I worked for 10 years, blah, blah. And it's not that he didn't, but that show was like a budget show, a budget Canadian show. And that explosiveness, I can't imagine how does your personal life change? Can you go to the grocery store? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think about.
They can't do anything anymore. And also, like, the way in which your social landscape would change, the people that you trust, the people that, like, all of a sudden, want to be associated with you or come out of the woodwork. Like, that would be really, I hope he has a really good therapist. And I bet he does, because he's perfect.
I hope
Both
he
of
has
them
a
are.
really good therapist.
No,
I
but
like
that would be really also the extreme anxiety that would come with that.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's what I thought about,
Yeah,
man. Because
being
I think that would be,
perceived.
well, because also think about it like this. Like, we're anxious people. So sometimes, Jax, when something really good happens for us, what's the instant thought?
When and how will it burn down, and why don't I deserve this? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's imposter
Yeah.
syndrome. We all know that.
Yeah.
But-
Self-saboteur.
Yes. But
Yeah.
I would say that they seem to be holding it together pretty
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And I'm not, by the way, speaking of something you said on the podcast a few weeks ago about Justin Bieber at Coachella, I think really rung with a lot of people. Like, I think a lot of people resonated with that. The clips that we put on TikTok and Instagram, people that, have never listened to this show came in and said, I'm so glad you said that. You're talking about Justin's mental health and that sort of thing. And I think, him not being there last night, I thought, okay, so you go, okay, Haley, you go have fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay home. That kind of thing's just not for me. It's taking yourself out of situations that are chaotic like that, where everybody's screaming you at the red carpet and you're going, I just don't think I want this. You know?
We have very, as a society, have very toxic seasons with Justin. He was just celebrated. Like, he was in his element performing. But whenever he's like doing things that he has to do, that we expect him to do, that he like does for work, we pick him apart.
We do.
I don't think he wants to be at these things that we pick him apart at. So it's like, stay home.
Stay home.
He's got a slipper line,
Yeah.
like, stay home. My guy, he's watching the kid. Hopefully, stay home in your slippers.
Exactly.
Okay,
Enjoy
stay home.
and celebrate your wife and how beautiful she looks.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say this. I pulled an article, and this is going to be weird. And I told Jax beforehand about this article, and Stephanie, I think, overheard me. And neither of them seemed like I'll just tell you that I don't think they're sold on what I'm about to do here. But one of the biggest things that celebrities have to plan, the women specifically, because men, they just wear a suit and whatever, is pee breaks at the Met Gala. Pee breaks are one of the biggest things that they got to plan. And I wanted to kind of go through what they have to do.
I can't, listen, I'm an anxious peer. When I get anxious, I start peeing a lot.
Yeah.
And I can't,
Can you imagine being like on that time of the month?
Oh, man.
How the heck do
if
they
you're
do
on your
that?
period, you're screwed. Yeah, you're not.
I'd be
you
like,
can't
I'm
go.
not going.
And then not only are you on your period, you're dressed as a worm and you're hiding clothes. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, how the hell do I get out of this worm suit? No.
Yeah.
Adam, I mean, we won't go on and explain to you, but imagine the pits of hell and
I
being stuck there.
I can only imagine, and I'm grateful that I can only imagine.
Tell us where we would go if we were on a period at the Met.
So according to Brian Daniel, who's the founder of the Celebrity Personal Assistant Network, he told
what?
There's network. So if you're a celebrity, so
Yeah.
let's say you become a celebrity overnight and you need a personal assistant all of a sudden,
Oh my God,
right?
that won't happen. But
Well, who do you contact, right? Who do you get out to? So you got to find someone who knows this. So Brian Daniel is a guy that connects celebrities with PAs, personal assistants, right?
So this is like the society, like
Oh,
the
100%.
the union.
It's like the real estate agent of personal assistants.
Love, okay.
Right? So he said, while lavish party events sometimes, like this one, will have freebie assistants that will be assigned to you to help
yeah,
you.
because you get a bag there, right?
You
got all
do.
kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Many celebrities will still bring their own assistants who typically help with things like your dress train if you've got a big, crazy dress. And then they plan their bathroom breaks. So they're on a schedule. And what happens is, let's say it's like 8:30. Okay, 8:30, time to go to the bathroom. Some designers get ahead of the problem by creating a trap door in the gowns. You can imagine what that might be like. So stars can go to the bathroom without dismantling their look. But some of these stars are sewn into their gear. Like they are sewn into their outfits.
Yeah.
So they have to be brought to the bathroom, unsewn.
Kim talked about that. Kim did this on the
on the show.
a couple of
She
years
didn't
ago.
go all night.
Yeah, and then you got to go to the bathroom and they will re-sew you back in. Sometimes bathroom breaks can take an hour.
No, that's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
It's absolutely insane.
I was going to say something, but this is probably ignorant.
Tell me. No.
Can you get a catheter, like a temporary catheter? Isn't that what?
Ew.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
interesting.
Like,
I don't know.
It depends on your outfit. Not Kim,
I mean,
not
like-
Kim Kardashian, because there's nowhere to put it.
Yeah, like I feel like if we've got this many bots working in the farms, we can figure out. I don't wear dresses as you know. I dress only as a door-to-door Bible salesman. So
This is not a problem for you.
I've never thought about how will I pee at the Met.
So Katy Perry admitted that she used what's called a Go Girl.
Oh
And
yeah. Like
It's a little contraption
a
that allows
Sheely?
women to pee standing up.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't work as well as you think.
No. Winnie Harlow,
Winnie,
Canadian supermodel,
we love.
revealed that Katy Perry actually helped hold up her dress in the stall while she was going to the bathroom.
A lot of Katy Perry revelations lately, eh?
Katy just kind of leaves it out there, right? She just tells everybody everything. So that's what. And Emma Chamberlain said to Jimmy Fallon that the whole ordeal took her an hour. Everybody was exhausted, including her afterwards. It's
insane.
It's a whole thing, and it's such a big thing that the protesters outside had little vials of pee with Jeff Bezos' face on it. They weren't real. It's not real pee. It's like apple juice. But they would be like handing them out to people, being like, "Boo, we don't like Jeff Bezos," and that was part of their art of protesting this. Like peeing at the Met Gala is like one of the biggest challenges of the Met Gala, which I think is pretty interesting.
I've been trying to figure it out. What Jeff reminds me of. You know that like sweaty guy from the suburbs that comes to the party and like doesn't know when to go home? Like
You know a lot of those people,
No,
Jax?
but like like the guy at the barbecue who like drank too much and like no one wants to let him drive and like you don't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a Nova Scotian thing. I don't know. But I'm just like Jeff reminds me of the guy who was like, oh Christ, we shouldn't have invited Michael. Now he's liquored and we can't get him out of the house. But
Now, was Michael kind of
bought all-
dweeby in high school, but then got
dweeby
in
in
really
high
good
school,
shape?
and then he's like, got in better shape or made a bunch of money, and like he brought the steaks to the barbecue, and like you don't want to be rude and invite him, but you're like, we hate him.
Yeah.
Like he can't stay here. Yeah,
Pulls up in his Pontiac Sunfire.
yeah, and he's like, yeah, I'm never going home. Yeah, I don't even have my license to drive this to begin with. Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
That's who he is. You look like you own a hockey team.
Do I look like I own a hockey team?
You look.
I don't know if I look rich enough to own a hockey team.
You look like you're with someone who has tickets to a
hockey game.
A hockey game.
Which are very expensive here in Toronto.
Season tickets, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like that.
A business
I like that.
fan.
Maybe I'm a client or something.
You're
like
also,
that.
I want to say something before we move forward. You're wearing business socks.
I am.
Which
I
I've
bought some new socks.
Adam, I've never in my life seen you in business socks.
I know. It was time to grow up.
Yep.
I had ankle socks for years. Those are now out of style. And I also realized, I'm like, why are my feet so hot? And it was because all of my socks, like my normal socks at home, which are just sports socks, are like winter socks.
Yes.
You have to have summer and winter socks.
Yes.
And especially for if you're boiling hot all the time like me. So these ones are bamboo and they breathe. And I can just do this and I can feel the air passing through them. I'm kicking my leg and I'm feeling the air.
They look very comfortable.
They're great.
They look very light. They look like they won't make you as slippery as you usually are.
Yeah.
I noticed them. They took my breath away the moment I walked in. I've been waiting over 10 years for you to get socks
Proper
that I like.
socks.
Yeah.
I used to show up to Jax's house, Steph, and just walk around in my bare feet.
Like slip it around.
Ew.
Slipping around.
Now-
and you know what? His daughter, exact same way too. When she was a
She's so
baby,
hot.
when
She's
she was
so
a baby,
warm.
like she would just like started to walk. I was like, well, here I know where she is. I can see her little footprints.
Yeah, and like when you would hold her, like I would sweat through my shirt holding her because she's so warm
my
and she's
gosh.
still warm. So we're both
genetic.
like that. Now,
love her.
I have a fashion question for you guys. I thought it was kind of perfect, and it wasn't about the socks. But if you're listening to this show, watch it on Apple, watch it on YouTube, watch it on wherever you can watch it. Because I need your opinion. I need your opinion on something. There's something I want to show you.
You want to consult us on fashion.
I
What's
do.
going on here?
Well, okay. So you guys know that your good friend Adam has a big head. And it's not an ego big head. Listen, the reason I can't have an ego is because my head is so big. All somebody has to do is go look at that effing pumpkin. And so one of the things that I've never, ever been able to do is wear a hat.
Are you stepping into the hat world?
So the other day, I'm on Amazon and I'm like, you know what? Sorry, Jeff Bezos supporting the company, I guess.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I want a freaking hat.
well,
And I want one of those hats that doesn't have a logo on it.
that seems like the place to buy it. The place that you can't try it on.
Well, but what I was doing,
Adam.
so here's what I did. Because you can
Plus size hats,
I
yeah.
took it plus size. It literally is like Adam's big and tall hats.
Yeah,
like
like-
you know what I mean? And so I had to measure the circumference of my head.
Baby.
Which is and I've gone to like Lids and I've gone to
There's
like
a store
the
called
Blue Jays and
Brims here.
Brims.
They make hats for you, for people like you.
I might need to go to see them.
Yeah.
But I want to know what you think of my
Did you bring it? Oh my God, did you
I
bring it?
brought the hat, and it's a nice neutral color, like a nice neutral beige, and I just want to get like a neutral color, and then it's a triple XL.
I've never seen. I've seen you in a hat maybe once in 2016.
Yes,
That's it.
triple XL hat, and you know those hats that are not adjustable, they get sized. I'm like a 7 or a 7 and 7/8 or an 8. Like I'm a huge head, and I can't find them in stores. So.
No, hang on. I want you to come in and do a reveal because you have to take your blazer off. You can't be in the hat.
I can't wear
and
the hat and the blazer so I don't look like Ron Howard. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was
I
going to look
guess
like a
so.
director,
You
you
can wear
know?
the blazer. It's fine.
I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm just. There's
Is
been
it
a
a
lot of
baseball
change
cap?
over the past couple of years. I
It's
don't
a
know.
baseball hat. Yeah, it's not like a cowboy hat or something like that. Although fun fact, when I was doing radio in Calgary, they took me to the hat store to get a cowboy hat for my first Stampede.
Okay,
And cowboy boots.
It
The
didn't
boots fit fine. I couldn't find a hat in the store, and we're talking
Come on.
thousands of hats, not one fit.
Adam,
Not
I bet
one.
someone is listening that has a specialty cowboy hat store.
Maybe they do. I don't need a
Okay,
cowboy hat
bring it
anymore.
out, Adam. Can I close
Okay,
my
so,
eyes?
so here's the hat. No, I need you to see it go
Oh,
on.
okay, sorry.
I need you to see it go on. So this is a hat, just a normal
Oh,
hat.
yeah.
Nice though, right?
I like it.
Okay,
It looks
now-
like it's, yeah.
So if you notice the clasp at the back, there is this much fabric. Okay, I'm going to slide it through. Oh, it just fell out. So it's one of those, if you're listening to this, it's one of those adjustable hats that has the fabric and the teeth where you have to kind of clamp
And
it down.
it's like it's baby teeth. It's just barely hanging
And
on.
usually you're supposed to slip it through this, right? You're supposed to slip the
Yeah.
excess through the end of the hat, but I can't do that. And I was able to size it the other day, but I want to know if it actually looks good because my head is weirdly shaped. Like in high school, they called me alien head.
Adam,
so
this is such a vulnerable moment for
I
you.
know it's
And I'm
kind of
here to support
vulnerable.
you. I'm here to support you because, as you know, this has like been the first episode in forever. I am not wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Like I love
I'm
hats.
jealous of people that get to wear hats. Okay, we're ready.
I'm so ready. Oh my God, Adam, give it to me.
All right.
Oh, doesn't fit anymore.
So
Adam, that's great.
does it
Oh my
fit?
God, it fits.
Does it actually fit?
Yeah.
Does it look good?
Yeah. Sorry.
So it
No,
doesn't look good.
No, hang on. Let
No, wait,
me
maybe
just-
do I need to bend the brim a little bit?
We gotta work on the beak. I love it.
Okay.
No, you're a hat guy. You're a hat
Am
guy.
I Steph? Am I a hat guy?
I've never seen you in a hat.
It's weird,
this
right?
Is so weird.
It's so weird, but yeah, nobody has ever seen me really in a hat ever.
I'd like to
unless
go
it's
put
like
on
a
a
tube.
hat that's the same color.
What do we think?
I like it, Adam.
You like it?
I think
Yeah, I
that
think
this,
it's good.
I think it looks good. And I'm imagining you, because I know your closet, in that red plaid of yours, and that, yeah, but like I don't know, in your truck, yeah, in your truck, but like with a nice like white shirt under.
Because I was thinking, if this hat works, if you guys gave me the pass on this hat, then I would. Because it was not expensive. Let's
Adam
be honest.
loves to buy, find one thing and then buy a bunch. Like,
Well,
and
I would
then
buy it in
wear
blue and
forever.
black, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because then you can
Yes.
kind of mix and match your hat.
Yes.
And here's the problem with wearing hats for me. My head is not used to wearing hats. So when I do wear hats, I get a headache eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys get headaches when you wear hats, or is that
Yeah.
a
I
hat
do
thing?
because I don't wear hats.
You don't
that
wear hats
often.
either. Okay. Jax?
And with the when you have sunglasses on too, it's too much. It's too much pressure.
It's too much on the face. Okay.
Too much on the face.
So we're
You-
in on the hat?
You look Adam Wilde has business socks and a new beige hat.
It looks great.
Okay. Well,
Adam,
that's great.
Adam, I
Right.
know I look really gay today, but like even gayer than usual. But like I'm kind of into you.
You're into me?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
You look flashy.
So,
yeah.
so I'm going to leave it on for
Wow.
the rest of the episode because,
Oh my
it's-
God, cool.
It's probably good for us to like, people like, oh, wow, that guy's got a cool hat. I should listen to that show, right? That's how we're going to get more listeners
They'll
in the
think,
door.
hey, look at these two that kind of look alike, and one of them, both of them wear hats now. Yeah, yeah. Are they brother and sister? Do they go to the same hat store? We don't know. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
now, a couple of things, just entertainment notes. First thing, a year ago this week, Skype shut down. You don't care. All right. I
Hang
thought
on,
that was a
hang
big
on,
deal.
hang on.
The
I
company that could have been Zoom.
I didn't know that Skype shut down.
Yeah, Skype
And
shut
the
down.
world keeps turning.
Yeah, okay, so no one
Wait,
cares.
Wait,
All right.
wait,
All right.
wait. No.
All right.
Why?
Fine.
What did Skype mean to you, Adam?
Well, I just think Skype's such a funny story because they were like invented video calling and the pandemic hit and then Zoom's like, yeah, I'll take that.
I gotta say, like
It is
that's
weird.
not very hat of you.
It's not
Like
very
that's
hot of me.
like you're wearing this cool hat. Like
And
you
I'm
gotta
talking
have,
about Skype.
yeah,
Okay,
like
all right.
yeah. No, nobody in that kind of flashy hat and those business socks talks about Skype.
Okay.
Steph,
all right.
not
All right.
very big.
All right.
hat.
All right. Next one. I know you'll care about this. Pussycat Dolls
I was just listening to Don't Ya yesterday.
canceled the U.S. leg of their reunion tour after poor ticket sales.
Like, I will work as many jobs as I need to make them come back.
So they were going to play 33 dates in the U.S. and Canada this summer.
Who?
33 dates is a lot, I think, for the
I
Pussycat
mean, that's heavy.
Dolls.
Yeah, they feel like a residency vibe. You know?
I think
Yeah.
you're right. Like they'd be perfect in Vegas. They're doing one show, but they're going to do a lot in the UK because they're huge in the UK and they're big in Europe. And so it's interesting because that comes on the heels of Post Malone and Meghan Trainor canceling their tours. Meghan Trainor
Nobody
outright canceled
has
hers.
money.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
it's that, but also like it's also a sign sometimes that artists are like they're past their prime.
Well, it's also like when I think of like Post has been, and I love him. He's fantastic, but he's been touring since we started at Virgin, like at Virgin
Yeah,
Radio,
every
like,
year.
He nonstop. Like I can't think of a time where I've been like, man, it'd be crazy to see him. It's always like, yeah, he's coming through again. Meghan Trainor, good on her.
Apparently, she's a really nice person.
I know that,
So
yeah.
I really like Meghan the
seems
person.
nice.
Yeah,
I'll
she
be
seems
honest with
nice.
you though. I've never met a single person that told me Meghan Trainor's my favorite artist.
I don't.
I know a couple
Is that
people
fair?
who really like her actually.
Yeah, really like her, but favorite artist? Like the
Well,
way
really
you love
like-
the Jonas Brothers,
Yeah, no.
Taylor Swift.
No.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean that she doesn't have fans. It just means like, well, I'm a fan of Meghan and all these people, right? Like Steph is a Taylor Swift fan. That's her girl.
And you
It's
have
true.
to have passion. You
You
know,
do
like
to sustain it, right? Seriously.
I
Yeah,
forgot
fair.
about her.
Like the way people loved Avril Lavigne when she came out, they still love her that way. Her audience has stayed with her,
Yeah.
right? And Rihanna, her audience has stayed with her. It's difficult. Listen, entertainment stuff.
You know what?
man.
You know what I wonder is that like it's because we have such access to.
That's interesting.
And Post Malone, like, no, we don't have access to him, like personality wise, but like people like Meghan Trainor, it's like I think that her music is very unique. Like people would like it, but I think if they were wondering if they should like it or not, and then saw her all online all the time, or anybody online all the time, it's oversaturation.
I would
Yeah,
say, you know what Meghan Trainor is to me? She is somebody who, first off, there are going to be people that comment on this and go, well, Meghan Trainor said it was because of her kid.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. If Meghan Trainor had sold out that tour, she'd be on it. Right? Like, that's just the reality of it. However, I think with somebody like Kelly Clarkson coming off the air in daytime television, Meghan Trainor would be a killer television host as like daytime TV, or if she wants to create a YouTube channel or something like that. Like, I think her next career is something like that because I think Meghan is a really affable, funny person. Like, I do think, don't you think? No?
I don't really know what she like. I'm not like, yeah, that girl, she's got something to say. I don't know. And maybe I'm just like not on Meghan talk, like Trainor talk enough.
No, I just think she's a fun person. I guess that's my
I
point.
think she's fun, but I think that like it takes more to have to have a talk show.
It does.
Especially,
well, you got to reveal something about yourself, and you just said it right there. You don't know anything about her.
I don't. I'm not like. I know that she has a very cute kid with glasses. She's married to the Spy Kids guy, right?
Yeah.
And that
Shares
she's
the
friends
toilet.
with Jake Shane.
She has a toilet next to her husband
Chris
in their
Olsen.
bathroom. I remember that story.
What's that?
It's Chris Olsen.
Oh, Chris
Chris
Olsen.
Olsen.
That's who it is.
Steph.
I switched up my favorite
Steph is
days.
IMDb,
Yeah.
literally. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, she's just like
you know?
I always feel like she's like fighting the bullies on the internet. Like people are always really mean to her, and I don't want that for her. And she has 2 children now, right?
Yeah.
I wish her the best.
Last thing I want to hit on entertainment before we get to our questions and our recommendations.
Oh, Microsoft shut down. No, Windows
All
98.
right, I wondered if anybody had any Skype memories. I
Napster's
figured,
done.
You know what I figured when I brought up the Skype thing? I was gonna be like, blah 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 Skype, and then Jax was gonna tell us a story about how when she was in high school and still dating boys,
I had
that she used to
cyber
Skype
sex?
them.
Yeah, like, no.
I wasn't saying that. No, maybe,
It's always dark.
Listen, maybe you did, but I'm just saying I wasn't going that direction.
That was ICQ.
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
I haven't
watched
seen it
it.
either.
Oh my
Is
God,
it
how
good?
was it?
It was really good.
Okay, because I love the first one. The first one's great.
Yeah.
Like
It's on track this week to make more money than the entire first movie made, and we're talking about adjustment for whatever. The money back then is, money now is different, right? Or whatever, but it will make more money overall like this week than the first movie made, which is insane.
Adam, I gotta say, I trust you more in that hat. The way that when you're giving me these numbers, I'm like, what a movie critic, what a source of besides the Skype thing. You are incredibly qualified right now. Like it's just, I think
The hat and the blazer.
Yeah, I'm like, he knows his stuff.
Listen.
He's either famous or rich. I don't know.
Not everybody can buy a pack of socks for $12.99 from Simons, but I can. Okay,
Simons has good socks.
It does, and there's
my accent came out hard there.
Canadian
yeah.
company based out of Montreal.
Yep, love Simons.
I
yeah.
love Simons too. And everything's really cheap and affordable. I love it. And it's actually
It's
good
either
quality.
really cheap or really expensive.
I've never seen the expensive side of that store, only the cheap side.
They got
But
a
I'll
good
tell
variety.
you, it's all good.
It's I like the way my nervous system feels on fire going to Yonge and Dundas, and then I can go in there and like get a little treat. Yeah, it's
Calm
nice in
down.
there.
Yeah, there it is. So $233 million just this weekend alone for that movie.
Thank
which
you
I
for
think
letting
is
me go on
amazing.
all my side quests. I want to see
problem.
Devil Wears Prada too. I'd
And
like to go with you.
So Steph, just so because some of the critics were actually pretty harsh about this movie. Fans seem to love it. What's your quick review? Like, what would you say to people that loved the first movie?
I think it's the perfect sequel. Like
Oh, okay.
sometimes sequels can really suck.
Yes.
I think it's perfect. It really is like the redemption arc for all of them. And it had everything that the first movie has, pretty much. And like, it was so good. And they're like the same characters, like Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep,
Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
He's
It was
also
really
a
good.
trusty guy.
He
Yeah.
is, and you know what? His style is incredible, and he's also a good cook, and his TikToks are amazing, and like the guy just rocks.
I also think that it came
Emily
at a time we
Blunt.
needed
Sorry, I
it.
forgot about
Sorry?
her. Emily Blunt.
Oh, Emily Blunt. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
I love
yeah.
Emily
Yeah,
Blunt.
yeah. Sorry.
I think the world needed that. Yeah.
Did I tell you? Have I told you guys my Emily Blunt story?
No.
So
I bet it happened in that hat.
very unique,
Yeah.
very unique story. But my mother is obviously radio and TV host, and years ago she was dating Michael Bublé. And
Your mother? No.
No, my mother was not dating Michael Bublé. Emily Blunt was dating Michael Bublé.
Yes, okay.
And Michael Bublé came to Toronto, and my mom's like, listen, I got to interview him after the show.
Yeah.
But you're going to come with me. And I was like, I don't know, 17, 18 or something. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to go see Michael Bublé, whatever. And she's like, you just wait. She's like, you're wrong. And we went to concerts together all the time, my mom and I. Like, we had a whole thing. And so she takes me to Bublé. And first off, he was amazing and funny and
got
dirty
crooned.
and gross.
You got
and,
crooned.
Oh, man.
But he's also fun. Like, he's like wild,
awesome.
right? Yeah.
Oh, he's very, very inappropriate
Yeah.
on stage. And I think that's what makes Michael so much fun. He's
Yeah.
very, very good. Anyway, long story short, backstage, he's like, oh, Marilyn, blah, 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 we're going to go and do the interview or whatever. And, some people from her radio station are there. And anyway, they're like, oh, and Michael's like, yeah, come meet my girlfriend, Emily. And it was Emily Blunt. And and I remember seeing Emily Blunt in person and almost being knocked out by how beautiful, like she was
bet when you see
stunning.
somebody on that, like the beauty level in real life, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, wow,
Yeah.
I'm a little
Like,
troll.
it doesn't. They don't seem real. You
No,
know?
and her
Yeah.
and John Krasinski are like an extremely good looking couple.
I love them.
But Emily was like, she just sat there and it was like me and like a couple of, personal assistants or whatever, and Emily. And I'm like 18 and I'm wearing, whatever I'm wearing, whatever. And she's like asking me about, she's like, so what are you thinking for school? And like, she sat there and talked to me for like 20, 25 minutes. I was asking her about what movies. She's like, oh yeah, I'm doing a sci-fi movie coming up. She's like, honestly, I'm such a sellout. I can't believe I'm doing it, but whatever. And like, she was one of the nicest people I've ever met. Like amazing
that.
human being. And I've always since then rooted for her. Just because she didn't need to say anything to me. She could have excused herself, go to the bathroom, whatever. She's like, here's a random kid. I'm just going to talk to him for 20 minutes. It was great. Nice
That's
person.
really sweet.
Yeah. So raw Emily Blunt, let's go.
She knew that hat was coming.
She knew, she's like eventually he's going to wear a hat.
A guy wearing that hat. Yeah, he hung out casually with Emily Blunt. She was really nice to him and they had a great rapport.
I was probably wearing a Von Dutch hat or something back then.
No, you had big hat energy. Today,
Big hat energy.
Adam Wilde has no big beige hat energy.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Beige hat energy. I like it. I like it for you. It makes you seem powerful, but also kind of approachable.
Thank you.
I won't stop talking about the
Yeah,
hat.
that's really, wow. Jax, I
It's
feel like
been-
you're almost hitting on me.
It's been over 10 years. I've never seen him in a hat. You had one New York one, and you were like, it's not too tight, right? And we were all like, no, it was.
It was too tight.
Yeah, but it looked hot.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, Stephanie, very
All right,
quickly.
yes.
You were out this weekend.
Yes.
Or was it last week on a shoot with our friend of the show, Meredith Shaw?
Yes, this weekend.
And what happened? Talk to us.
So I was in Guelph at a really cool clothing sale called Consign Your Curves with Meredith Shaw. I was working for her.
Yeah.
And 3 different people came up to me and was like, "Are you Steph from Adam Wilde and Jax
Are you
podcast?"
serious?
Singer-songwriter Steph?
They were like, I've seen your YouTube videos. When are you getting back on stage?
No, but this was
No.
for real. Yeah.
I was shocked. I was like, "Yes, I am. That is so nice."
Well, okay, hang on.
That's so
Steph.
cool.
I know.
Like you are also like, of course you're with us, but like you also have your
You have your own
entire
TikTok
brand.
accounts
You
and-
do content creation.
Yeah, but
You've
they
been,
didn't know
like-
me from that.
But like, but like digitally for a couple of years now. Like, so you deserve to get chatted.
It was
chatted
really
with.
nice.
Yeah,
It was really nice. One of them was like, "You just got engaged. Congratulations." One
Wow,
of them
they
was
really
like,
know.
Yeah, one of them
that's
was like,
so
I
nice.
didn't know that you'd be here. This is so great. I get to meet you too. I was like, wow, this is so nice. So
That-
shout
that
out to
is-
them. I was like,
What are their
am
full
I
names, Steph? Do you care
famous?
about them that much? What are their
Pardon?
full names? Do you remember every single one?
One of them was named Kathy,
Okay, we love Kathy. No, I'm just kidding.
and I don't remember the rest.
That's so nice though.
But it was really, really sweet. It really made my day. I got in the car, called my
Yes.
mom. I was like,
Yeah.
guess what?
Yeah. The world's dark, and like folks who listen to like podcasts, watch online, like sometimes they'll say like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I don't want to be," and it's like, it's nice to meet people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so
really
I
sweet.
I'll
always
get
say the
tweets
world's dark, but,
sometimes. People are like,
yeah.
oh, I saw you in blah, 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 but I didn't want to say hi.
Say
I'd be like,
hi.
say hi.
If you see me out and about, say hi. I'll
Absolutely.
probably, if I look lost, it's probably because I don't have my glasses on or I have don't have my contacts in. But it's like, I love when people say hi.
If I look dumpy, it's because I am. I might not have my hat on.
If Adam looks hot and rich, it's because he's in his beige hat. I won't stop.
All right.
I love that, Steph. Congratulations
Yeah,
on being a
Steph,
celebrity.
very cool.
It was sweet. It was sweet. Yeah.
Once these people know how good of a songwriter she is, like,
We're going to be going to Steph's tour.
yeah.
We're going to be begging for an interview.
You know how people are kind of like half fans of Meghan? There's only passionate fans of Steph.
Full fans
Yeah.
of Steph.
Yeah,
Full
fandom.
fans.
Full fandom.
So we normally do our dying to know segment here,
Yes.
and I want to do that, but I want to make it one question.
Yes.
Stephanie, you got a message directly, did you not, about Robert Pattison?
Yes.
So explain this for people that don't know this
Robbie
story,
P.
because people are is a very funny message that you got, and I just think it has to come from Steph. And then Jax, I'm gonna need you to get your. She's a little sore.
Bouldering.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need you to put yourself back in Nova Scotia to answer this question
Anytime.
properly. Go
What is it?
ahead,
What is
Stephanie.
it? What is this?
So, good friend of the show, producer Liz.
Okay, we love Liz. Yes,
love Liz.
We love Liz.
She sent me a text and said, "I'm coming straight to the producer because I need this question answered." And she sent me a screenshot of a photo from 2018 in Yarmouth.
Yarmouth. Yeah.
Yarmouth.
Yarmouth Boston Pizza.
Yeah, remember it's two A's when there's one. Yar.
Right.
Yeah.
Yarmouth.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Pizza in 2018. And it's Robert Pattison. And she wants to know, what the heck do you think Robert Pattison was doing in a Boston Pizza in Yarmouth in 2018? And what did he order?
He was filming The Lighthouse.
He was filming The Light? Is that where they filmed
That's
it?
where they filmed
That
it.
was quick.
Yeah. I interviewed Robert on, and who was he with?
Robbie, you mean?
No, but they were here for TIFF.
Oh, okay.
And I like I've seen Twilight like in passing, but like I didn't really know anything about him. But it was the beginning of 2019 when we were working with Virgin for the first year, and that's when The Lighthouse came up, and I'd already know. Everybody spoke so highly of Robert, and the guy, his co-star on that.
Oh, the guy who was in Spider-Man too.
Oh my
What's
God,
his name?
he was so funny. William
Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, yeah. And I interviewed them both, and they were darlings. But the second that I told Robert Pattison that I was from Nova Scotia, he loves it there, and he was so nice, and everybody was so nice to him. They were there for a while, and I guess he just like played pool and like went to the Legion.
So
and
what was his order? Boston.
Oh, hang on. Was that the question? I don't know why I'm giving the whole
that's what
backstory.
producer Liz
two-parter.
wants to know. By the way, you should follow producer Liz if you don't. She's a great Canadian entertainment host.
Oh, I think you
and
said what was he doing there? Not what was he eating.
She covers everything Canadian entertainment. She's amazing.
I would say that you should dump our podcast and only listen to hers. No, but honestly, I love Liz.
She's amazing.
I'd leave us for Liz.
So what's his order at Boston Pizza?
I think he's getting a fishbowl.
Oh, a fishbowl at Boston Pizza?
Isn't that where you get them?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I mean, listen, the
I
menu can
drank
change
anywhere
place to
when
place.
I drank. Yeah. I think that he's
Going
had
to
a long.
Boston Pizza and getting the fish?
I think he's had a long day, and him and William, because I had a feeling that William was having a few cocktails when I met him. So I think they had a long day, and they went and had a fishbowl. They split it, 2 straws, and I think.
Oh, fishbowl's a drink. I thought it was like a protein bowl with fish in it. I was completely confused for a second.
You knew what I meant.
Sorry,
right?
listen, I'm wearing my
think
hat.
so,
It doesn't
yeah.
mean I got any smarter.
No, you know what? Guys in that hat, they don't drink fish bowls.
No,
they're too big for that. I think that I don't know what he would have. I think he would like to have a pizza, but like I don't know. He's active. He's probably getting a Caesar salad with chicken.
Yeah.
He's getting extra dressing though because he doesn't want to skimp on that. And then him and William are splitting fries.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And they both have their own mayo and ketchup.
I like. Yeah, you don't want to split that. That's weird. Okay, now last thing, Steph and Jax, you guys are shooting a video next week.
Nope.
Or this week?
Tomorrow.
So can you tell everybody what you're doing and what to look out for? Because this is very special. And if you're into the wedding content, it's Jax and Stef doing the wedding content.
Well, I'm marrying Steph, as you can tell from my outfit.
Yes, I can. Actually, are you escorting her to her seat, or are you marrying her?
Am I the pastor? Am I the prince? Stephanie and I are going wedding dress shopping.
Let's go. Amazing.
So we're going up Eglinton. Yes, that's.
Dufferin and Eglinton area.
Oh God, I love it. That's up by Yorkdale, isn't it?
Not far, yeah. Yeah.
Good. So we're going to be going, and we're going to see if we find the one, right, Steph?
Yeah, I'm going to try on a bunch of dresses. Jax is going to watch. Maybe Jax will also wear some dresses. Who knows?
Can we get Jax into a dress? A pantsuit, perhaps?
No, I'll get.
You
new
can have
dress.
pants dresses.
I'll get new dress.
Okay. Oh, you will. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't wait.
It's
been a while.
What about
darling.
me? What about me? Says I won't wear. Is it the suit?
It's the fact that I've known you for 10 years and I've never seen you in one.
Is it my closet full of blazers? No, I'll get in a dress. I'll slip into something.
All right.
Something.
Ooh, okay.
So
this is
next
going to be
week.
cool. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for this.
I'm
So
really
we're doing
excited.
like a lookbook? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, we're doing. We're just going and perusing. Stephanie, I've been getting nervous though because like I don't know how much. Stephanie like is doing like dress shopping with friends, and I was like, yeah, no, I'll be there, and I wasn't invited, and so Steph made a special appointment to take me with her. Stephanie may even have her wedding dress already. I don't know.
She's a good
but
person,
we're
our
going
Stephanie.
to. Stephanie says, "Don't you worry, girl.
I want to include you.
Come with me, little
We're going.
divorcee, Jax."
That's
yeah.
a damn good friend right
Yeah,
there.
Stephanie, I love you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you too.
So, and so do the fans.
Yeah.
Stephanie getting just mobbed in the mall.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to give you a little hint. Stephanie and I may be going to a ranch next week.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can't wait for that.
Giddy
All right. So
up.
we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Recommendations real quick. What do we got? Anything?
Oh my God. There's a new thing on Netflix and I'm blanking on the name, but it's like, should I marry a murderer or did I marry a murderer?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Ooh, it's real dark. So
Should
yeah,
I marry him?
no, like she's got.
The answer is no.
Well, I'm only on the second or the third episode, and I thought, I hope there's another twist because we didn't need to make this 3 episodes. Anyways, what are you watching, girlfriend?
What are you watching, Steph?
Mine's gonna be Devil Wears Prada too because
Yeah, I
it
knew
was
that.
so
Oh, yeah.
good.
Okay.
So
Good
everyone
call.
should go watch it.
I'm gonna take my wife to that this weekend, I think. And I read a book. Now my book's a little nerdy, but if you're into history like I am, you will like this because it's written by a British comedian who's extremely hilarious about all the royals. So it is called Unruly.
Sorry, I'm looking at your hat.
And
Yeah?
if you like anything to do with history that isn't like super deep and dry and boring, and you want to know a little bit about kings and queens, Unruly. Read that book. It's really
Yeah.
good. Audiobook it. Just
Yeah,
audiobook it.
you get that book, and things are going to get unruly like they were in the 14th century.
That's right. We'll see you next week.
Love you.